Alrighty, and we are live. What's up, everybody? Just gonna get last few things set up and we'll be ready to go. Hope everyone's day is going well. I hope everyone's weekend is going well. Sure. Got some news to talk about. Yes, I am aware about the Jerry Judy news, but because I was going to be recording the podcast today, anyways, I decided to hold off on putting up immediate reaction. So that's why there was no immediate reaction to the news posted. I'm also going to be talking about the DR series, just because it's a international series. That would be fun to talk about. Extra thing to talk about with the episode this week. And if we have time, or I'll give live updates basically throughout the game. Uh, won't be going intro outro song, just because of the game. I have it set up on my phone, and no volume on because I can't have the audio on for copyright issues. Okay, let's begin. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 116 of MLB Podcast. Thank you so much for all the support to this point. I very much do appreciate it. We've got some MLB news to talk about. We've got a whole bunch of NFL news to talk about, especially some big ones. And we have international baseball going on. Let's start off with it. So, last night and today, we had the MLB having two games towards spring training, not counting towards the regular season, in the Dominican Republic between the Boston Red Sox and Tampa Bay Rays. Last night, it was all Red Sox 4-0, having the runs via Stania Rafaela's RBI two-run double. Also scored a run on an error, and Valdez had a homer, uh, which was all the action. They won that game 4-0. And right now it is 7-6 in the second game, in the bottom of the eighth. I have that on simultaneously. If we get to a point where I have time with after finishing all notes, I'll start live play by playing until the game ends, and it's almost over. But either way, there's a few other MLB notes to talk about. No big domino free agent has come off the board, but there is sort of big news, and is in the thumbnail of this episode. But before that, Zach Wheeler has signed a 3-year, $126 million extension with the Philadelphia Phillies. Big time extension for him. Very good pitcher, and big move for Philly that he kind of needed. Now they got their two aces locked up for a few more years down the line, and we'll see how it plays out for them. The big domino that's in the thumbnail, Joey Votto, after having been begging on social media for teams to sign him, making all these wacky, crazy posts to make it happen, has finally signed someone with someone. Surprisingly, though, it's on a minor league deal. He's now Toronto Blue Jay on a minor league deal with not with a non-roster invite, meaning he is going to start in the minors. Which honestly, to me, with how much of a career he's had, and yes, I know he's been on a downfall in the more recent years, it's kind of surprising. It's like, really, minor leagues, who's been one of the most consistent who's like one of the most consistent hitters in baseball history, has an MVP to his name, and he's starting in the minors. It's just like mind blowing. But good for him. He finally got to sign with the team, even with minor league deal. And I guess we'll see if he gets called up to the major leagues or not this year. And then Ryan Stanek signed a 1-year deal for $4 million with the Seattle Mariners. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So now NFL news, which we have a whole bunch. Mike Evans is staying with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Big for Tampa, 2 years, $52 million. And if they want to keep Baker, that's one big way to keep Baker Mayfield in Tampa. Kind of sucks because that could have been someone who the Browns went after until uh, yesterday. Dalton Schultz, tight end, has signed a 3-year, $36 million extension with the Houston Texans. Big move for them. Was very good for them last year in their run to the playoffs. Ezra Cleveland, guard for the Jaguars, is staying with Jacksonville for 3 more years, $28.5 million. Johnny Smith signs a 2-year deal worth $10 million with Miami Dolphins. Jalen Johnson, corner, re-signs with the Bears, 4 years, $54.4 million. The trade, I'm gonna save this trade move for last. Justin, and I should have thrown thumbnail. Madubuike, defensive tackle, re-signs with the Ravens, 4 years, $98 million. Anyone they can honestly re-sign, their defense is big for them. Denver Broncos trade Jerry Jeudy to Cleveland Browns with Andrew Berry finessing another team on a wide receiver trade, only having to give up a 5th and a 6th round pick for this coming year's draft for Jerry Jeudy. I don't know what he's doing to get these teams to finesse these teams for these wide receiver trades, but whatever he's doing, keep it going. That's all I can say. I guess this is a big addition, whether it's Watson or I don't know who else. It is a big add to have to their wide receiver room. Chris Jones is staying in Kansas City 5 years, $160 million with $95 million guarantee. Kevin Byard, and the last one before the crazy trade I'm still trying to process. Safety Kevin Byard is signing with Chicago Bears 2 years, $15 million. Now the trade that I'm still trying to wrap around my head, and I still don't understand what was the thought process behind this trade. For the team that got this player than the team that traded him away. New England Patriots quarterback Mac Jones was traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars for 2024 6th-round pick, which this was just mind-blowing me. Not that, like, New England trading him away, that, like, anyone saw coming from a mile away, but, like, to Jacksonville, who has Trevor Lawrence as their starter, and you're basically putting him in a backup role, like, I don't get that. I'm sorry, but, like, what is Jacksonville doing with this move? I do not get it. Like, do they not have trust in Trevor Lawrence? Do they feel like he's about to have a collapsing of a season? Like, I don't understand this move for Jacksonville. New England makes sense. Great pick they got for Mac Jones standards out of the trade, but I don't understand it for Jacksonville. That's all the news. Basically just broadcast the DR series game as it's in the top of the ninth. The Red Sox are the home team, quote unquote, up 7-6. And 3 outs away from sweeping the DR series. Korea series, by the way, is 21st coming up next week. That I'm definitely gonna be covering in notes. First pitch is upstairs, ball 1. Joey Rodriguez pitching for Boston. Start the 9th. And what I believe is Junior Caminero, if I'm correct. Second pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. One. Swing, miss, 0-2. They're like not showing the names of the players, and I have the audio off, so I'm like kind of guessing. But from like face to batting stance, I think it's Caminero. 1-2. Takes ball 2 downstairs. 2-2. Two takes downstairs and in ball 3. That is not Caminero. Shaw or something for Tampa. I don't know. Actually, Ronnie Simon. Full count. Pitch home. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out. 2 outs away from a sweep. It is Joey Rodriguez pitching for Boston. That will bring up Isaac Paredes, unless he got pinch hit for. First pitch to Paredes, as it is Paredes, takes strike one. I can recognize the batting stance. Interesting fact someone just sent me. Apparently, the two pitchers the Mariners got back for Jared Kelenic as the 0-1 pitch is upstairs and almost hit him. 1 ball, 1 strike on Isaac Paredes. Apparently, both need Tommy John surgery, and Quentin Phillips and Jackson Kowar. Kelenic so far for the Braves in spring training is 15 for 16 with 7 home runs, so pretty good. 1-1, fouled off 1-2. That is crazy. Story of a trade. One, two to Paredes. Takes ball one, ball two, even Steven count. Two coming home. Takes ball three, full count. Junior Caminero on deck. And he singles. I'm realizing I'm behind. So runner on for Junior Caminero, who takes ball one. Full count pitch, he single basically. For Paredes. 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Run on first, 1 out, down by 1. 2 for 4, 2 singles today for Caminero. One. Takes a strike, 1-2. One, two. Chopper to third. Bobbles it and everybody's safe. I believe that was Marcelo Meyer who bobbled it, and now 2 on with 1 out. Or is that Dalbeck? No, I think that's Bobby Dalbeck, actually. So now 2 on with 1 out. And a chance to tie this game or maybe even take the lead for Tampa here in the 9th. They're not done yet. Going from getting shut out last night to having a chance to come back and maybe take the lead or tie this game for Richie Palacios. Yeah, it's Dalbeck. Or apparently it was not. I guess it was foul. Never mind. Well, 2-2 was fly ball to center and caught 2 down. And Palacios' last chance for the Tampa Bay Rays. That would maybe explain the error. I thought that was a hit fair, but I guess not. Rafaela out in center who made the play. So Rays are down their last chance. Comes down to Richie Palacios. First pitch takes way outside. Ball 1. Almost got away from the catcher. Tyler Heineman. 1-0. Takes upstairs and up and in, but in the strike zone. 1-1. 1 for 3 with a home run, a sac fly, and 2 RBIs in this game. 1-1. Chopped foul, and they're down their last strike. Red Sox an out away, a strike away from ending the series with a sweep. I'll flip throughout first pitch today. Last night was Pedro Martinez, David Ortiz. 1-2. Takes inside and up 2-2. Even Steven count. Game not over yet. Or just yet, I should say. Did not hit him, but got close. 2-2. Chopper to short, and he could not get it out in time. And now it's 2-on with 2 outs. Gonzalez, I don't know what happened there, but was not able to get it out. And the Rays are still alive for Curtis Mead. Tried to transfer it out of his glove, but did not really get out of his glove properly enough. And now it's 2-on, 2 out. Who is that, Gonzalez? Romy Gonzalez. Vaguely have heard of him before. I think from like WEC or something. Curtis Mead now the last chance for the Rays. Can he keep their hope alive of winning this game? Or I should say taking the lead because they're the road team in this game. First pitch to Curtis Mead. Ground ball to third. Dalbec has it, goes to short, way to second, and that is the ball game. The Red Sox sweep the DR series over the Tampa Bay Rays last night 4-0. Tonight 7-6, and that is the final from Dominican Republic in the stadium that's named after Juan Marichal. Which I actually wanted to take a look at this, at pictures of this stadium. So I've never seen this stadium before. Well, there's also Mexico series this year. Astros and Rockies late April. And there's London, of course, Korea, and DR. Well, the series is the same ballpark as Mexico series was last year for Mexico. And for context, the Korea series is where they have the 2017 first round pool, which is also where Israel played in that 2017 WBC first round. I want to find this. It's called Estadio Quisqueya Juan Marichal. Quisqueya Stadium Juan Marichal in English in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. It's one of the homes of their own leagues, two of their own leagues teams, and hosted both the games. Cool Marichal is in the stadium named after him. Cool. All right. Well, that's this week's episode of the podcast. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you are new on YouTube, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, leave a notification button to notify when I go live and or post a new video. If you are new on audio, follow the podcast, leave a review, hit the notification button to notify when I post on there. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I will see you next week's episode 117. Bye.